Oh, another beautiful morning in paradise, although there's a bit of cloud cover because we're looking at the wet season. And unfortunately, the seasons here have a lot to do with your perception of Bali. And what I mean by that is, for 6 months a year, we have a predominantly easterly wind pattern. And then for another 6 months of the year, we have a predominantly western wind pattern. And the problem with such a huge dynamic of opposite winds, you end up with a huge problem of flotsam and jetsam in the ocean. Now, you'll notice there's a lot of bamboo and wood and whatnot on the beach. Well, I'm on Kuta Beach, or actually Double Six, sort of right on the edge between Seminyak and Legian. And at this time of year, we've got an onshore breeze almost exclusively for 6 months. It also brings all the clouds over, it brings the monsoon rains over, hence the wet season, and unfortunately it brings the rubbish as well. Now, some of this rubbish comes from Bali, from up in the mountains and the hills where they have small villages that don't necessarily have a recycling or a sanitation agenda, and some of it comes from all over Southeast Asia. And unfortunately, at this time of year, there is rubbish everywhere. There's plastic bags in the ocean, there's cups and bits and pieces from around the local region, and a lot of stuff that washes downstream comes down with the giant big downpour monsoon rains and ends up here on the beach. So who cleans that up? Well, many of the people that run these small stalls and maybe have a little t-shirt shop or the vendors from around this area, part of their agenda of you want to work on this beach, or you've got to help us keep it clean. And you'll notice that a lot of the rubbish today is trees and wood and floating sort of natural products, but there is still quite a great deal of rubbish. Now, the only thing they can do about this is try their hardest to put longer term solutions in place to stop it from occurring up at the village level and provide places where, if you're coming down the beach, you can put your rubbish. Most of this rubbish doesn't come from people using the beach, it comes from out there somewhere. And it's a huge problem, but it's a problem that they face every year, and their way of getting it sorted is to wander down the beach with brooms, shovels and rakes, clean it up every single day, so by the time you get out, you wake up and come out to have your pina colada, the place is looking as good as they can make it. And sometimes it's just horrible. It really depends on the current flows and the winds and stuff. So this morning, one thing that my lovely wife and I have been doing since I first came to Bali is every now and then we pop down here to the beach. We bring bags and bags of food, nice hot meals, little nasi jingos or rice dishes, and some nice cold drinks, and we feed the people that do all this hard work. So they get up often at something like 4 o'clock in the morning to clean the beach, and we come down. It's now 7 o'clock. We come down here, and when they're finished doing their duties, we'll give them some refreshments. There's a couple of groups that usually come down here, and one of them does like the more of the inland waterways and the parks and the rivers. So we're going to pop up there if we get time and drop some food off. We've got about 100 packages of food today to hand out, and a few cups of drink. And we've also got a few volunteers. I caught up with a few of my friends over the last couple of days at Stonewall and at the seafood gig, and I said, hey, if you want to come around, you're welcome. So there we go.
Just for the top.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, is it alright?
Alright. Who am I? Your wife. I must be tough.
Oh god, so let's go. Let's get into it. Yep.
The tools.
It's the chopsticks.
Yeah.
Not only do our supporters and our helpers support Bali Donate, they also support Bali as well.
Yep.
But check these out.
Absolutely.
You got your own little special chopsticks. That's how they do it. Here's the man. Oh, it's easy. It's a big job, isn't it?
Oh.
Look, there's literally hundreds of people on the beach helping to clean up. Hello, hello.
Yep. Okay.
Honey, now he is one of the what you call staff in the government, more higher than before. Congratulations, Pak Mr. Puspa Negara.
And he's out here this morning picking up garbage. So how's that? It's not bad. The politicians and the city officials actually literally get out here themselves and help to pick up rubbish.
Okay, thank you for joining. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Mr. Mars. Thank you for you joining and support
Thank you,
our
Rob.
beach clean up today. Every Friday morning we doing this.
Yeah.
His chopstick is not working.
His chopstick's not working. Imagine eating rice with it.
Lots of rubbish here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the way.
Well, you look here compared where they've just done,
Yeah.
compared to down there where they haven't done yet.
I find it amazing how many people are down here helping.
Yeah, it's great, eh? Now, if you keep doing this long enough, you'll get a full set because that was a left-hand thong.
I've got my eye on it, don't worry.
I think I've got the right over here.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah,
Oh, it's too funny. Slowly, they're getting a little bit more mechanised with some beach cleaning equipment from like tractor-based stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's still so much bits and pieces that they have to do it manually.
The little things, isn't it?
Yeah. I tell you what I'm really proud of. All of my guys have just grabbed the tongs and the bags and they're scooping stuff up. They just saw everyone else doing it and they thought, yeah, let's help out. But you look all the way down the beach and there's little groups of people that are doing exactly the same thing, including one of the town officials. Now, you know, being in public office or having a high executive position with the government doesn't stop you from coming down here and helping out. That's what I'm really proud of. These guys are actually doing their best to try to keep Bali as good and as clean and as wholesome as they can. And yes, there's a problem with garbage. Yes, there's a problem with the whole of Southeast Asia using the sea as its dumping ground. And some of it is from Bali and a lot of it's not from Bali. But at least they're doing something for it. And our way of returning that favour is to do something back for them and give them a nice hot breakfast and a nice cold drink. And our little way of saying, hey, thanks for caring about Bali. So, yeah, Bali Donate has been doing this for nearly 4 years. We come down every now and then when we can to share a bit of love and to show a bit of respect, and they really do get a lot out of it. It's a nice little way of saying thanks, and the respect that we get for doing that from the council and for the local vendors who are helping to clean the beach up. It's just amazing.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for joining our big clean up, and we're preparing for you this morning a rice, nasi bungkus, and iced tea. Thank you, Mr. Masa, for your support and joining our big clean up this morning.
Just,
Hope you come back again on Friday next Friday.
just in time for the rain.
Clean up. We do sustainable every Friday morning.
In part two of helping and serving the community today, we've just run out of rice, but we knew we would, so we ordered another 50 bags from Park John. Now you might recognise him. He was the guy that did the nasi jingo for us a few weeks ago, and he's very popular with all the locals. Well, this bike here, we've got to ride this bike. He's got his pisang goreng and all his little snacks. He's got it all well set up. And if you want to know how to find him, if you look at the Blue Ocean and the Sand Hotel, Kumala Pantai, he's directly across, always in the mornings, and right outside the beach at 66. So from here, we're going to head up the road and up along the river, because there's a whole another group of guys that are cleaning up all along the riverbank and getting all the plastics, and they get washed down into the stormwater drains. So that's where we're going now. See ya. Oh, if you're wondering who does all the landscaping and street cleaning in Bali, it's the people that live and work up and down the streets. And this morning we've got a whole crew of people, the volunteers, that have come down here along the river. I'll show you where we are. Now, this is one of the main little rivers in Denpasar, and as you can see, it gets quite a bit of refuse and plastics and stuff drop down. It also needs looking after, and these guys have come along to help out, doing a bit of cleaning, picking up some rubbish, cleaning all the loose grass and stuff as well. And it's the bosses. Hello. Making sure they're doing a good job. Morning. Hey, mate. Look at this. So we've come down, just like the people on the beach, to give them a bit of, show them a bit of gratitude, show them a bit of thanks, because without their help, the place wouldn't look so nice. We're pretty lucky with the rain. It's just started to rain. It's not heavy, and I was saying this morning if it was raining heavily, they were going to have to cancel. But luckily, we didn't buy all this food, because we've gone and bought about another 50 bags of nasi jingo, some little power packs of food from Pak John, and we're going to distribute that and a whole heap of soft drink to the guys, or not soft drink, iced tea. So that's how mornings work. These guys are busy, and we're here supporting them. Hello. Trust the helpers that come along.
Jangan lagi 2 kali jalan, sini aja. Oke. Biar kita langsung ke sini.
Nasinya Pak, jangan lupa. Terima kasih.
Sampahnya jangan dibuang sembarangan. Sampahnya jangan dibuang sembarangan. Parkirnya jangan mengganggu lalu lintas.
Nice umbrella.
Hello, sempela sembroha, bos.
Silakan diambil. Ingat.
Lagi. Terima kasih.
Kopinya?
Teh Pak.
Es teh.
Oh iya, mantap.
Makasih.
Ayo mendekat.
Silakan Bapak.
Masuri.
Oke, ada sendok Pak? Mau sendok ada? Nggak dikasih sama Pak Johnnya tadi.
Santri bag.
Beli sendiri.
Here's our official taste tester. How'd you find the nasi?
Absolutely fantastic. Really great. Loved it.
So there we go, guys. We've fed 100 people this morning. Give them a good breakfast. A little bit of thanks from us, from Heather, for donating a good portion of today's food. food for you guys for helping us hand it out and brave the conditions. But it's been a lovely morning. And how was breakfast?
Thank you very much for donate that.
Thank you, brother.
All right,
My
thank you
pleasure.
very much for your donate that. Hopefully we can continue again for that.
No worries. Summer.
Sekarang jarang.
Right, so you guys are off to Bali.
Yeah.
Guys, head back to your hotel and enjoy the nice warm weather. No worries at all, guys. I'll see you on TV.
Yeah. Thank you.